Okay, so welcome everybody. And I don't know if you guys have done restorative yoga before, but this is quite a bit different than a regular yoga class. It's a lot slower, and we do much fewer poses, and we hold them for a long time, or we're resting in them for a really long time. So it's important that when we move into these postures this evening, that you take the time to do all the little adjustments to make yourself really comfortable. We will be in these poses for a long time, so I'll guide you in, and then there's going to be periods of time where I'm not talking, where I'm just letting you be in there. But just know that I'm still here and I'm still watching over you and supporting you. I'm just kind of letting you be in the pose and just work through that. So I will bring you out of it eventually. So let's begin. What we're going to do is we'll start off with a supported sideline pose. So if we take our bolster or our pillow and we swing our legs over to one side. So let's swing our feet over to the left, and we'll bring the pillow to the outside of our right hip so that it's extending away from us like so. And the further that you take it away from you, the greater that the twist will be. So you can sort of adjust that. And we want it quite close so that our belly is supported here. So what we'll do here is bring our hands to either side of that pillow. Inhale and stretch up tall through the front of your body. And then as you exhale, begin to rotate through the belly, through the ribs, and through the chest. And then maintain that rotation as you begin to slowly lay yourself all the way down along that bolster. And then you can turn your head and rest on one cheek. Now, once you get all the way down, if you'd like a blanket over the back of your body, you could do that. And you want to try and tuck as much of the front of your body under you as you can. So we're creating a rotation through our midline. And if you need to sort of adjust and pick your tummy up and sort of tuck it under a little bit more, you can. And then see if you can allow your arms to spread out, maybe even just bringing the hands palms down beside you and resting your head down onto your bolster. So let's just remain in that position now, doing all of those little wiggles and adjustments that you need to get yourself really comfortable in that position. Each of these postures will be in for anywhere from about 5 to 8 minutes long. If you need support underneath your knees or between the knees, you can always do that with a small pillow or a blanket. And then just allow your eyes now to fall closed. Feel your hands resting on the floor. And let's just settle in with some nice, deep, full belly breaths. As you inhale, you can feel the breath being pulled up into the back of your body, your spine lifting, the ribs expanding. And as you exhale, feel your entire breath pouring out of you along with any areas of tension. Allow there to be a small separation between your teeth so that your jaw can be relaxed. The face now expressionless. And let your awareness rest with the ebb and flow of your breath. Feeling that slow rise like a wave through the back and the sides of your body on the in-breath. And as you exhale, feel the way that the back of the body softens inwards. Feel the weight of your shoulders and your arms releasing down into the floor. And using your breath like a hand that's going to reach down into your belly and massage the inner organs out. And as you exhale, relaxing the belly deeply, letting the inner organs float effortlessly within you. bring it back to the sensation of your breath moving slowly in and out of your body. The cooling sensation of the inhale, the nostrils and the back of your throat. The warmth of the exhalation as it rises from the belly all the way out, carrying any areas of stress with it. So let's take one more deep, full breath here. And then as you're ready, you can slowly begin to press yourself all the way back up. And we'll take this now over to the other side and try that to the left. So let's swing our feet to the opposite hip. Tuck your pillows to the outside of that hip. So we've got support right from our belly all the way to our head. So if you need to bridge them with two pillows, you can. Hands on either side. Inhale, create that space to create that movement and rotation through the organs. And as you exhale, twist, turning through the belly, through the ribs and through the chest, and then gently laying your entire body down. And once you get down, you can turn your head in either direction, whichever feels best for your neck. Rest your head down, palms resting on the floor. Doing any little adjustments you need to in order to make that comfortable for your body. And then again, just settling in with some full, deep belly breaths. Inhale and fill your body 360 degrees of breath. Sides, front, back, top, bottom. And as you exhale, let your entire body exhale. Every cell, even your bones, releasing with the breath. Feel the weight of your body resting, supported and relaxed on the floor. If there's any areas of your body that feel restricted or like they're gripping a little bit, see if you can slowly begin to work the breath into those areas of the body, inhaling and becoming expansive, exhaling and melting. soothing quality of the inhalation and that deep relaxation and letting go of your exhalation. Allowing your body to move out of a state of doing and thinking into a state of just simply being and feeling. Again, slowly bringing your awareness back, and gently you can begin to draw your body back up into a seated position. Okay, so the next pose that we're going to be doing here, we're going to go into a supported child's pose. Now, if your knees feel tender in this, there's a few things that you can do. We're going to be going into an all-fours position. If your floor is a little bit more firm and you would like a little bit of support, one of the things that you can do is take a blanket like I'm doing here and place a blanket onto the floor so that your knees are going to be supported that way. The other thing that you can do if kind of sitting back is really uncomfortable is to take either a folded blanket or some sort of pillow and tuck it between the knees, and that also can help to make it a little bit more accessible. So from here, what we'll do is we'll widen the knees a touch. So the knees are about shoulder width apart. And then we'll continue to use that bolster, but we'll bring it up and slide it all the way up so it's sitting on top of your lap. And if it's like mine where it's a little bit, has a sharp edge there, what you can do is before you move into it, just sort of press it down and lift your body up. And then what we're going to be doing is sliding down, setting our hands either onto the floor or either side of the bolster. And then again, slowly turning your head and resting on one cheek. Or if it's more comfortable for you, you could rest on your chin, or you could stack your hands and rest your forehead onto your hands. Okay, and then again, if you'd like a blanket over top of your body, feel free to wrap your back body up with a blanket if you'd like. So coming into this pose, adjusting in any way that you need to in order to make it feel accessible. Good. Getting the supports that you need, and then getting those wiggles out and closing your eyes. And as you inhale, notice how your breath can really rise through the back of your body in this position. So your spine can become expansive and the ribs can broaden like an accordion. You can feel that lift. And then as you exhale, feel the softening of your back, the release of the ribs around your lungs. Your skin can even relax over your back like a cloak. body to become nourished with your breath. Feeling the vitality of your inhalation spreading throughout your body. Feed your breath back into your kidneys at the back pocket of your ribs. And as you exhale, feel the body getting a little heavier, dropping into the floor a little bit more. And feel the quiet of the body here. And the natural introversion of this pose, lending itself to that feeling of moving inwards and just being with your breath. So one more full deep breath here. And then you can slowly press yourself up back into a seated position. Okay, so what we're going to be doing next, you'll want to have some sort of blanket here beside you, is we're going to go, this is my favorite one that we do in restorative yoga. We need a couple of pillows here set up, and I'll show you the setup first. So what you guys can do is take some sort of firm pillow. I use this cylindrical bolster laterally across your yoga mat. And then your other one is going to come up and be slanted so that you have this sort of waterfall effect. And you may want to have, just depending on sort of how tall you are and how much support you have, you may want an extra pillow or block to put underneath your head when you get into this, but you can see how it goes. So set that up. And then what we're going to do is snug our hips right back up against that bolster. So it's like we're sitting right on the very edge of it. And then we'll draw the soles of the feet together into what's called butterfly pose in yoga. Now, if you feel like this doesn't work for your knees or your hips or whatever, you can definitely do this with the legs extended. The other thing that you could do in this position, if you have a whole ton of extra pillows, is you can tuck them underneath your knees, and that feels really lovely. So those are some options for you. Once you start to move into this, what I like to do is lift the hips up and sort of scoop the tailbone under a little bit so that your lower back has lots of room, and then you can slowly start to lay yourself down. Now, before you rest your head down though, if you take that blanket, and what I like to do is create a little bit of a roll. So if you sort of tuck it under the head like this and create a slight roll, and then you can rest your head back. And then your arms can come down, resting the palms up beside your body. Alternatively, if it feels better for you to have them resting on your lap, you could do that. So let's all adjust into this position now. And close the eyes. And settle in here, feeling the inhalation rising through the front of the body, the chest expansive, the heart full. As you exhale, feel the release of your shoulders, washing down your arms, releasing into your elbows, into your wrists, right into the palms of your hands where your fingers can loosen. Feel the warmth and the life force pulsing in your fingertips and in your hands. Allow the weight of your legs to drop onto the floor here, releasing into the hips. Relaxing into your lower back. Noticing all of the different sensations in the body. The movement of the body in time with your breath. Allow your eyes to relax here, heavy in the sockets. if you'd like to take this a little bit further, what we can do now is reach our arms over our head. Interlace the fingers, a little bend here through the elbows, and just allowing the weight of the arms to drop towards the floor above your head. You'll notice that that will create a space and opening through the upper back and through the shoulders. One more full deep breath here. And then if you've brought your arms overhead, let's slowly bring them all the way down beside our hips. And then we can gently begin to bring the body all the way back up into a seated position. So from here, we'll bring our pillow or bolster over to the right side to begin of our mat. Just tucked sort of to the side of your body, running lengthwise. And then we're going to be laying down onto our back. If you would like a little bit of extra support underneath your head, you can always take a small lower pillow or a folded blanket below your head. So let's lay all the way down. Once you get onto your back, let's allow the arms to open out nice and wide, about the height of the shoulders, with the palms of the hands facing up. Now as you inhale, bring the knees up towards your chest. And as you exhale, we're going to begin to lower the legs over to the right. And we want to adjust that bolster so that when we bring our legs down, the outside of the right knee and the right ankle and foot rest right on top of that bolster. So right from the knee down to the feet are fully supported up onto the pillow. If you feel like you still need a little bit more support there, what you could do is take a folded blanket or pillow and tuck that between the knees. And that just allows the low back not to have so much of a twist. And then let the arms release. And if you can, just roll the heads loosely back towards the left shoulder. So we're not holding it there, we're just sort of letting the weight of gravity roll the head over towards the left. And then close your eyes and breathe. Let's have a nice deep breath in through the nose here. Exhale through an open mouth. Let's do that one more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And then just letting the breath return back into its slow and natural rhythm. As much as you can, try not to hold your feet or your legs up in any way so that we're completely passive here. The legs heavy and relaxed. The ankles and the knees loose. Even the arches of your feet soft. As you breathe here, think about drawing your breath out into the sides of your ribs, like an accordion, broadening with the breath. As you exhale, feel the small spaces between your ribs relaxing, and the lungs heavy and relaxed. One more deep, full breath here. And then slowly bringing your head back to neutral and bringing one knee up and then the other. And we could just move that bolster now over towards the opposite side of the body. Expand the arms out again to about the height of the shoulders with the palms up. Inhale, draw the knees first up towards your chest. And as you exhale, then lower them over to the left, bringing the outer left knee and the feet and the ankles right onto that support. And if you'd like that folded blanket or pillow between the knees, you can. And then letting the head slowly roll back in the direction of the right shoulder. Feeling here how each wave of breath can unveil another layer of tension from your body. Feel the heaviness of your arms. Relax into your elbows and your wrists. Relax your fingers and your toes. And feel the gift of your inhalation. Full and expansive and rich. And then that deep release, that giving back and letting go of the exhalation, offering it back. And each breath really is a new beginning in the body, a new opportunity for us to unwind. The exhalation, a constant invitation for the body to drop into itself. to release tension, to move back into its natural state. Relaxing your jaw, the tiny muscles around your eyes, and your brain relaxing onto the back of your skull. One more deep, full breath here. And slowly bringing your head back into a neutral position. And again, one by one, carrying the knees all the way back up. So what we'll do here is remain on our back, and if you'd like, that pillow or bolster that you were using, just slide it now so that it can go right underneath your knees. And then we're going to move into Shavasana, which is the end relaxation. So if you have that support underneath your knees, and then what you can do is you can lay a blanket over top of your body if you'd like, all the way down to your toes, and see if you can extend that right up to the top of your body. Now, if you'd like extra, you can always take an eye bag over top of your eyes in this position, okay? So just allow yourself to become comfortable there. Let your eyes close. And let's again do a few breaths where we draw in through the nose, so deep inhale. And then as you exhale through an open mouth here. Again, inhale. Exhale, open the mouth. Good. And then just allowing the breath to move back into its natural rhythm. And noticing now those small changes in the body that you've created from your practice this evening, and the depth of relaxation and quiet. Allowing all of those pieces now to fall into place and integrate into your body and into your mind. Continue to keep your awareness with your breath. Imagine that as you inhale, you're drawing your breath down your body, right down your legs into your toes. And as you exhale, allow the feet to release and roll outwards. Feel the weight of your legs resting on the heels, the knees relaxed, and the thigh muscles draping effortlessly over the bones. The hip creases relaxing into your body. As the pelvis releases and grows heavy through the hips, feel the length of your spine warm and supported below you. The curves of your back softening. And feel the warmth of your back body soothing those deeply woven layers of muscle throughout the back, throughout the rib cage, into the shoulders. As you inhale again, feel the rise of your breath through your belly, your ribs, and your chest. And as you exhale, feel the front of your body releasing inwards, as if it's falling back into its own embrace. Relax the neck and the throat. The jaw relax so the tongue can soften from the root to the tip, allowing there to be a small separation between your teeth. The face soft. Even the scalp relaxing. And feel the heaviness of your brain relaxing like a muscle here to the back of your skull. Spend a few more breaths here, soaking it all in. Imagining this relaxation soaking right down into your roots like water soaking the roots of a plant. And then slowly drawing your awareness back to the surface, but just enough that you can begin to transition over onto a side-lying position and then slowly into a seated position. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for practicing with me this evening. I hope that you have just the absolute best sleep now. And I'll hand it over to Kirkland to chat about the evening.